Hey you guys, how you doing? LJ here, and today we got the hardware, we got all the parts, and we're ready to start on our coastal off-road rear steel high clearance bumper. I gotta tell you, out of all the projects, this one I've been waiting for the most excited about. Yeah, we got some of the parts laid out here, everything's ready, and now it's just time to get after it. You have to go buy your own hardware, so I went and got grade 8 bolts and nuts. You want to take a wire wheel and clean the surface. You also want to take a wire wheel and clean around the edge here. All right, and center these up best that you can, and we're going to go ahead and tack these in place. You're going to have to use a 17 millimeter. First thing you're going to want to do, disconnect these. We have got rust, so we're going to go ahead and wire wheel that, spray paint it, and then hit it with some coating. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we did remove the stock bolts. Those 4 things you're going to remove. We're going to reuse them. Okay, before we do any welding, you want to hit the surface that you're going to weld, and the nuts as well. If you don't have a set of arrow magnets, go to Harbor Freight. I think these were like $5. These were like $3. But, you know, one thing that will make this easier, just get some vice grips, clamp it in place. Once you're nice and centered on the bottom, clamp it up, and then we can put our welds on there. We know that these are ready to go. These are perfectly square, sitting flush, everything's ready to go. So now we can get the welder out. We can go ahead and tack all this stuff in. 3 tacks. Go down the center, and then on the other side, try to hit the tacks almost the same spots. Okay, so like right here on this little lip. Next to one of the joint pieces, down towards the end. That will be more than enough. Line it up to the bottom. It's nice and centered on the bottom. Kind of overkill on the welds, but anything that was built too strong has never failed. After we do the welds, you want to wire wheel everything, wire wheel the surfaces. So now the next step that they want us to do, so we got it sitting in there. It's nice and flush, nice and flat. Everything seems to be fitting up well. We'll go ahead and put a little tack here first. We got it tacked in. Now it's safe for us to go ahead and weld this thing out. see, you got quite a bit to fill here and here. Look at there. Grinder will make the worst welder look just fine. Alright, just got these painted, cleaned up, and then we're going to be taking them, putting them into the frame. As you can see, we got the 2 factory holes, and then we got these over here that don't have the threads where the long pieces are going to go. Alright, next step is to put the plates that we tacked in earlier using the factory bolts. Just take one of the bolts. We're going to line it up. It's kind of a bad angle, isn't it? Take this and we'll line it up. Now we got 4 bolts in. We still have to drill a hole under here and put the last tab in. But first, I want to get this situated and make sure that this is centered and everything's good here. Get it tacked together. And once we have that all tacked together, then I will drill the hole. Now we got number 5. We already welded in 6 and 7. There's a slot on each side. Line these slots up. Line it up. Flip it over. Now, just gotta square all these things up. Okay, guys. See that gap right there? Right down here, that's what we want. We want that lined up, and we want this lined up. Alright, you guys, well, I did skip a part and tack those little side pieces in, but I mean, they have to be lined up. So if those are lined up and that's in the right position, everything else is bolted to the frame. So now, the concern that they have is making sure that number 8 is square. As you can see, it is square. Okay, now we got piece number 9. Okay, so this is number 8, this is number 9. One looks like a hockey stick. this piece in, number 14. Just want to line it up right here. That's going to allow us to line everything else up with this piece. It does just look like a rectangle, but it does have an angle. There we go. So the last two pieces go in there. Now we got some gussets to go on the inside. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and drop this thing. Time to grind all this crap off. Still have grinding to do. And I've only been grinding for about an hour and a half. Now I got to flip it over, grind the rest of it. Noticed I gotta hit the top loops. These recovery loops. And then I can start painting. Okay, that's better. That's what we want. Okay. Ready for paint and primer. And undercoating. This is everything that you need to do to build you a high clearance coastal off-road rear